Hi, good day friends. I am Jigar Mehta, an alumni of IIT Delhi, a PMP qualified construction professional with 11 years experience in L&T construction. I have worked in EPC projects like Delhi International Airport Phase 2, a FIFA 2022 World Cup stadium in Qatar known as Al Rayyan Stadium, Dhirubhai Ambani International Convention and Exhibition Center in BKC Mumbai, and Hotel Sara Star and Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. Today I will be speaking on a topic of safe lifting operations at construction site, how it is governed and how it is taking place. So, what is safe lifting operation and how is it governed? As per BS 7121 and LOLR, which stands for Lifting Operation Lifting Equipment Regulations, POOR 1998, which is Provision and Use of Work Equipment at Construction Sites, and HASAWA, Health and Safety at Work Act, which is 1974. According to these laws, a safe lifting operation is something which is safely planned by professionals who are certified and qualified to carry out the lifting operation and then executed by a professional team so that all the lifting works is carried in as per the plan. A professional qualified team of lifting consists of a lifting supervisor, lifting riggers, signalers, signalmans and crane operators. All this crew together form a safe lifting team. So all these team members will follow a lifting plan. Ideally, a lifting plan consists of 5 constituents. Number 1 is determine or identify the weight of an object to be lifted and determine its CG. Once the weight and CG of an object is known, it becomes easier how to lift it. Number 2 is selection of a suitable lifting accessory or a lifting gear depending on the type of load we are going to be lifting. Number 3 is rigging and slinging arrangements based on the lifting points. There may be a single point lift or a multiple point lift, that is 2-point lift, 4-point lift, or even a more point lift may be there. So we have to determine how the lifting points will be there of an object. Then determine whether a strong back arrangement is needed. If it is too heavy object or asymmetrical where its CG is not balanced, we may need a strong back arrangement. Number 4 is selection of a suitable type of a crane for which we are going to lift the load. This type of a crane depends on various factors and is the most important subject to understand. The type of a crane at a construction site may be a mobile crane or a tower crane. The mobile crane, which consists of a tire mounted crane, crawler mounted crane, all depending on the capacity of load which we are going to be lift and the location of the lift. The tower crane can be flat jib crane or a luffing jib crane. Again, it depends on the location. In metro cities where there is an obstruction of a flat jib where it may obstruct another building or object, we use a luffing jib crane where the jib is tilted. The 5th component of a lifting plan is safe lifting operations, which includes exclusion zone where it is going to be lifted, ground pressure calculation, determination of a ground whether it is stable, no underground service or any obstruction is there in underground, wind speed, inclement weather conditions and risk identification during lifting. All these things are very important to determine before completing the lift plan, and all this thing has to be included in lift plan to ensure that lifting is carried safely at site. I hope I have clarified in brief about the requirements of the operation of safe lifting at construction site, and it is regulated by International Labour Organization. Once this lifting plan is ready, it is then handed over to the lifting supervisor. The lifting engineer and the lifting supervisor together will coordinate how it will be taken at site, and the lifting team, which consists of rigger, signaler, signalman, and the most important is an operator. He is the person who knows where the load is going and how the load is being taken. So any risk, he is the first one to highlight it, and second one is the supervisor. Ideally, it will be safe if we select a proper type of a crane based on the load. The lifting will go safe. So I hope I have clarified all the requirements for the lifting operations. On a happy note, I will say goodbye to all of you for your patience and watching me. Have a good day.